because the lights off like Harmon, that is part of his mind, but it's not. That's Harmon Smith, like part. Harmon Smith is like, just as Garcian has like some controlalities like Dan and Mask, Garcian is controlling. Harmon is controlling Garcian to some extent. Gonna switch to Dan to kill this Camellia. To Kevin. It's understated in the game. There's so many things about the plot that's like you really have to dig into it to like figure things out. Well, the thing is, according to the story and what's stated in-game, like, only Harmon Smith can kill the Smiles. Only Harmon. So, if you're to say that the Harmon Smith, which Garcia knows, is not, like, the real one, then he should not be able to kill Smiles. It would only make sense if you're to say that Harmon Smith has, is, like, in some way manipulating Garcian or controlling him, not necessarily like controlling him in the, you know, like a master-slave sort of way, just sort of a, he's like a not a servant, but like working for him.
Fuck you.
But to say that, you know, like Harmon Smith is just part of his mind, it doesn't make sense according to the game's plot. It like everything, there's things stated in game which just totally go against that. Garcian is not necessarily being controlled by the government; he's just working for them, and while they're like telling him what to do, he eventually chooses to do what he like. When he goes to Coburn Elementary, he's like starting to choose to do what he wants to do. And Harmon is like, yeah, he's like, he has some control of his psyche. Like when you look at the TV and he has like infinite health, I think that's meant to represent like the like Harmon's mind isn't confined inside of Garcian's. Like the other personalities, they're like part of Garcian that Harmon brings to life. So they exist. Whereas Harmon, he's like, he only comes out when he wants to. I think there's another thing like where, if you look at the TVs, where it's like Garcian can switch, like use a TV to switch between personalities, and it's like he controls the TV knobs. But Harmon only comes out when he wants to through security cameras, and it's like he can't. Garcian can't control like the security cameras. Whatever thing it's on is what it's on. Let's keep going this way. I don't know. I don't necessarily know if the TV and the security camera thing is meant to actually be like somewhat of a tell on the relationship between Harmon and Garcian, but it does make sense. So regardless of if it's intended or not, it's congruent.
I feel my blood rushing through my...
Well, if you're to say that the one in the trailer is different from the real one, and then the one you play as is the real one, that seems like it doesn't make sense because they're the same thing. The one when the lights are off is different, or at least mentally, like in the terms of the psyche, is different, but physically they're the same. Wait. Power ring. Shit. Shit, Rico help! Although you could say that the physical person that you see in the trailer as Harmon is just it's young Harmon Smith, like the one I'm playing right now. That like is being punished by Arceen and Samantha, and acts like the cosmic Harmon Smith for aligning himself with Kuunlan. But when lights are off, that is Harmon. It wouldn't make sense to say otherwise. Shit. Okay. Garcian's being controlled by Harmon as well as the government. Like, to say that like, the guy in the trailer is just, like, just some random person, I don't see any reason to think that. When it is very plausible that it is the Harmon Smith that's meant to be punished by the one that, like, the real Harmon Smith. Well, that's the first time I did the fight like that. Usually I use Mask, and now I'm trying not leveling Mask at all. But that actually was a quick fight. Even with Mask and Vials, it won't go much faster than that. So where it's like we're having a Mask with level 5 strength, while that does, it makes the fight faster, but that's like a lot of blood that I could put in Dan to make duplicators, the 3 duplicators, go a lot faster, much faster than having that fight go a little slower. So by just using Harmon, I can save quite a bit of blood.
Fuck you.
And time. That's like just the way the fight is. You have to wait for the shutters. You can't change that, as far as I'm aware.
Dangerous.
But even having like a Mask like leveled up, it still takes quite a bit of time.
Dangerous.
Yeah, like Curtis is a fucked up person. That's where he keeps the stuffed up orphans that he sells on the black market. I'm also going to try, because I have 3 vials of blood here, I'm going to use Dan to do a collateral shot instead of a double charge shot with Mask. This would save me from having to just switch to Dan after, because usually I don't have 3 vials. I've never tried doing a collateral shot on Laser Smile here, but I'm pretty sure it will kill it.
Collateral shot.
It does. Good. Right now I'm using a Dazzle. I have a capture card that will work with HD stuff, but it has a lot of... It takes like time to encode the video, so I usually wouldn't use it for... Wait, there. So I only use it for like Shadow of the Colossus and stuff. So yeah, right now I have a Dazzle DVC 100. Which is like a very common capture card. It's cheap and it works. Some people have trouble getting like the audio to work, but there's workarounds. I think I bought the Dazzle for like $35, not including shipping. It's a fairly cheap. Yeah, I have Amarek capturing the Dazzle and the Dazzle audio, and OBS to stream it. OBS, like, you could use OBS to pick up the Dazzle directly, but then it has troubles with the audio. So if I have Amarek do it, it gets audio as well. Apparently, like, the audio codecs or something, it's like some programs just have trouble with it, but Amarek seems to work with it just fine. Okay, quick draw time. When the bird leaves, shoot. Remember at HDQ 2012, Nate had mailed a big box just full of easy caps that he found a bunch of them in like bargain or something, and he just bought a ton. So like anyone could just grab one if they wanted a easy cap. I don't know if that box, if you mailed it to it at the 2013 though. Okay.
Life, wonderful indeed.
Okay, so using Harmon is 15 seconds slower than beefed up Mask. So that's where I lost time on the bot, like on that Ayame fight. But 15 seconds lost on her, it's like I'm gonna be able, by not leveling Mask, I'm gonna have so much blood for Dan that I'll save much more than 15 seconds. So it is definitely worth that cost time. Which character are you referring to in No More Heroes? Destroy Man? Oh, Dr. Peace.
What?
Yeah, this chapter is pretty cool. Well, in normal mode, I don't need blood, like, ever. Like, I might... Yeah, I would need it to level up Mask a little, but... I have, like, a much less focus on blood in normal mode. Wait.
This is too easy.
Mask is all about style, man. If he wants to suplex a barricade, he'll do it. If he wants to smash a barrel, he'll do it. Mask does what he wants.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
I fell back just because the laser smile saw me, so I didn't want him to shoot me.
Fuck you.
Dan Smith time. Hopefully he'll kill this roller nice and quick.
This is too easy. This is too easy. This is too easy.
Oh, fuck! I was not expecting him to be that close to me. Shit. That's gonna cost me like 3 minutes. I guess, yeah, I was using Dan, not Con, so I got there later than usual. I'm gonna use Kevin now. So I'm gonna guesstimate that to be like 3 minutes cost of time. Oh man, that was bad. Playing it. I gotta play it way more safe when I'm turning corners and shit and don't have smile scanned. Okay, 4 vials though. I think I'm safe. Or not. The fuck! I fucking missed his fingers and went between the leg behind it. Or what did I hit like the top of his hand? Oh, garbage. Either way. I plan on using invisibility to go up to them, but now
Don't make me say it. Look, don't
I'm
make
just gonna use Con.
destiny.
Yeah.
So that's probably like 4 minutes now lost. Eesh. If I die as Con though, it's like that's like fucking 8 minutes then. Fucking hate it when it's their hand.
You.
Dangerous.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Harmon, yeah. I'm not taking any chances. I'm not fucking going up against a roller. Yay! Okay, so I'm gonna need to get Dan because there's a duplicator. Problem is, if I die as Garcian, I am fucked. So, go out. There's gonna be a Mythro Smile on the right.
Son of a bitch.
Okay, respawners would be one normal smile, then a second normal smile that would be in the way right by Wazaru. Oh wait! The bag is put there. your fucking crit. Come on. And bam. Okay. So I think that was close to 4 minutes, which is garbage, but whatever.
Look, I'm a cleaner. I can feel no remorse when seeing a dead body. To me, it's merely cold, rotting flesh.
So, like in Killer8, honestly, it's like I'm not expecting it to get a deathless run. It's just too fucking crazy. Wait, I pressed the wrong button. Okay, so we have 2 deaths with Dan, but this one only costs about 30 seconds. Still though, where the fuck was the crit on that Mithril Smile? That's the reason why I'm always expecting to have a death in Killer8, because this game can sometimes be like, oh, you're not gonna fucking get the weak point? Fuck you.
Don't make me say it again.
But yeah, it's like he's right outside the door, so it's not gonna be an issue. Still though, it's like, was it the right or left elbow? Left elbow? I shot both of them many times. That's why a deathless run of this game is just... it's not reasonable. Because there's so many unreasonable deaths you can have.
Look, I'm a cleaner. I can feel no remorse when seeing a dead body. To me, it's merely cold, rotting flesh.
Actually, wait, I should go to,
Wait here.
Okay. This will make this much easier. If I die now, then it's like... it's not because the game was being mean, it's because I was being fucking stupid.
This is too easy. This is too easy. This is too easy.
What the? Where the fuck did that smile come from? Seriously, where did he come from? What the fuck? I know where all this fucking smiles spawn. Why was there a... what was that smile? Who was that smile?
Don't make me say it again.
Fucking 6 minutes now? Seriously, where did that... who was that smile? Where did he come from? What is a country? Who are the politicians? Okay, I'm just gonna turn around and go back in, because that mithril apparently doesn't have weak spots. There's no another smiles there, so it couldn't have been, it couldn't have been one that just dropped down.
Son of a bitch.
I am genuinely confused. Where did that smile come from? The Lalelulelo did not fucking make that smile. They have nothing to do with this shit.
Look, I'm a cleaner. I can feel no remorse when seeing a dead body. To me, it's merely cold, rotting flesh.
Oh, my arm is getting so fucking sore mashing like that. So as long as the game doesn't throw fucking smiles out of nowhere. Like, literally, that smile, like... I fucking know all the enemy spawns, and that, like, literally should not have happened. It should not exist. I swear, like, the game glitched out or something. That is the most plausible explanation.
Too easy.
I'm gonna go this way, because the laser smile won't see me.
Too easy.
It's like he came from the fucking bushes. What the fuck? I have crit lock on! Why weren't you locking on? What the fuck? I pressed the lock on button twice to lock onto the laser smile there. Didn't lock on. What the fuck? Why is the game doing this? What is happening? God damn it.
Don't make me say it again. Look, don't make me say it again.
Like, seriously, this is fucking retarded. I pressed the you have crit lock on. You should automatically lock on to crits, but he wasn't doing shit. God damn it. Where's the fucking weak point on that mithril? I don't know. This is so dumb. I've been here like, what, 10 minutes almost now? It's just because the game's not fucking working properly? I did the right input. I pressed the fucking lock-on button. Where is your fucking weak point? Why the God damn it. This shit is so dumb. My arm's getting so fucking sore.
Look, I'm a cleaner. I can feel no remorse when seeing a dead body. To me, it's merely cold, rotting flesh.
Ugh. Okay, so don't trust crit lock on, apparently. The whole fucking point of farming blood, so fucking duplicators don't take fucking half an hour. And apparently it doesn't work. God damn it. Like there, bam! I locked on, I shot, it killed it. Didn't even fucking move on the laser smile, even though it has a crit right at its fucking mouth. Bam, see? Fucking simple. I don't understand. Like, fuck, I don't know.
Too easy.
This game can be so fucking cruel sometimes. Like, if anyone can provide, like, go back and look at the video and get like write me up some explanation as to why any of that bullshit happened, and I will be so thankful for you if I can understand why the fuck the game does this crap. I keep thinking to myself, oh, from this point on, like, I won't be able to die because I can skillfully avoid all the damage. No! Fucking from out of nowhere, the game can just throw you a curveball for no reason, or at least no apparent reason.
Dangerous.
Okay, so the vials at least have been internally consistent. So that's good.
Collateral shot. Collateral shot. Collateral shot. Collateral shot.
Like, I'm just sad that Adrian isn't here, because he could, like, he would understand how bullshit all this was. Lock-on's working now. Press the fucking button and it locks on. Apparently not for fucking laser smiles.
Dangerous.
I'm so pissed off that I'm gonna try to use con to speed through the next segment. Which is fucking risky as fuck.
Dangerous.
Okay, do I die or do I live? Apparently I lived. Because honestly, after like 10 minutes of horse shit, I am so fucking pissed off at this run.
Dangerous.
Mask isn't leveled, so I'm not sure if you can kill these. So I'm just gonna use Harmon for the rollers, because I know Harmon can.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Killer8 is like fucking impossible mode. It's like bullshit on a stick, fuck you up the ass. It's so fucking dumb. Honestly, I don't know why I'm playing it, because it's like... It is probably like a dumber difficult... It's like... Fuck, I don't even know. I can't, like, relate it to anything. Maybe the fucking chainsaw of 200 marching band dicks or whatever Worcester was talking about. I understand how Worcester feels. Right now, it's like, me and him were like on some fucking, like, we're on the same mental plane of, like, we agreed so much. I understand. What the fuck are you doing? Like, it's like Alien Soldier has super easy and super hard, but really super easy is fucking crazy hard enough, and super hard is like if you just want to fucking punish yourself. But Killer8 is beyond that. Killer8 is like, it is, it's like a sadistic. I'm pretty sure it's like they threw this in just to like punish the players who would who thought they were good. It's meant to like, it's not meant to be played. It's meant to just be like, it's like a torture session. Ugh. Yeah, Alien Soldier is a fucking amazing game. I played it a bit. I want to learn to run it, but it's really fucking hard. But I guess after Killer8, apparently I can fucking play anything. Because this is like absolute horseshit. His fucking hand is blocking the crit. Yeah, like, you might have had to manually adjust it in some, like, beta release, but... you just need to talk to a Wazoo to get the color things. I've done a Hover 7 run, but I'm not doing one after this. After this, I'm fucking... I don't know. Have a fucking blazing hot shower. Curl up around in like a tub of ice cream. Cry myself to sleep.
First matchup, Harmon Smith versus Handsome Red. Hajime, Hajime. Next matchup, Con Smith versus Handsome White Pearl. Hajime, Hajime. Our third matchup is Coyote Smith versus Handsome Gold. Hajime! Hajime! Fucked. Fourth matchup, Coyote Smith versus Handsome Light Brown. Hajime! Hajime! Fifth matchup, Kevin Smith versus Handsome Dead. Hajime! Hajime! Sixth matchup, Dan Smith versus Handsome Blue. Hajime! Hajime! Seventh matchup, Mask Smith versus Handsome Purple. Hajime! Hajime!
Who's the strongest?
Final matchup, Garcian Smith versus Handsome Pink. Hajime! Hajime!
So yeah, lost 34 seconds because I'm pretty sure I died just as much the last run I did here, where, you know, bullshit. Ugh. Basically, fuck everything. Yeah, the handsome men fight is totally scripted. Who wins and loses is already said. Like, you can speed the fight up by, like, activating the scripts faster, or, like, doing whatever's necessary. Or some of them even have, like, crit kills. Like, if you're Dan and you shoot Handsome Blue's head, he dies in one shot. Coyote, if you shoot the guy's left knee, he dies in one shot. Stuff like that. I only lost 34 seconds because chances are the last run, or whatever run has the splits, I died just as much to just as much horseshit. Because this is Killer8. Like, seriously, if any of you even, like... you're probably, like, watch and be like, oh, Killer7, really cool looking game, looks real fun. You'll play through, you buy it, play through it, unlock Killer8, and if you try playing that shit, if you even, like, entertain the fact of, or like, the idea of playing it, you'll fucking shit your pants. Like, you will like reach escape velocity through the pants shitting power of playing Killer8. Like, you have no idea.
Maybe.
I'm back to, like, the Harmon in the room. The lights off Harmon, or lights on Harmon, like, he killed Samantha Smith there at the start of Smile, and then you go into the cutscene in the Forbidden Room with Kulan and Harmon Smith playing chess, and then they see young Harmon Smith. It wouldn't make sense the way the cutscenes are laid out if it's not young Harmon. Fuck. When you beat Killer8 mode, you unlock Hopper 7, which is the first mission, but all these smiles have, like, they're like giant grasshopper looking things. Because the people who made this is Grasshopper Manufacturing or whatever, it's like the name of their company. So, like, all the smiles are like big grasshopper looking, like people with, like, grasshopper costume things on. And they all die in one hit. It's basically a joke. Honestly, I don't think they ever expected anyone to actually beat Killer8 because it's so fucking stupid. I'm pretty sure more people have been on the fucking moon than have beaten Killer8. So that went very, very fast, and that's why like that 15 seconds I lost on Ayami Blackburn in the second fight, using Harmon instead of Mask is very much worth it, because I can do duplicators significantly faster with Dan. I wouldn't be able to do that without spending a lot of time farming blood. And because you don't immediately get blood when you kill an enemy, I can like kill an enemy, then use invisibility, and then it'll refill the vial I used to use invisibility. So, it lets me run around without getting hit more. Yes, fire. There's a broken smile right here I'm gonna pass by. Like, if I have to fight one of those motherfuckers, oh man, I'll be pissed off. The load times are pretty quick though, so... I'm okay with them. I prefer if they were shorter, but I don't think they're long to the point where it's like severely detracting from the game. Yes, there are backstories to each persona. Pretty much each character, even NPCs in the game, have very intricate stories. The plot is super thick. Right, Kevin. See you, Wormtalon, and I hope it won't be bullshit as well. Spray and pray. Switch to which character? Which switch are you talking about? I switched to Kevin because he's faster. I switched to Harmon because it's very hard to get the last blob thing with Kaide. Yeah, because when there's only one blob thing left, that Smile starts running really, really fast. And it's hard to shoot it with Kaide, so I switched to Harmon, who has a high rate of fire. Well, yeah, the Samantha Smith in the trailer, I think it's like the trailer you could say is like part of Garcia's psyche still is punishing him, maybe? I'm not sure. The only part where you don't hear screams is the part right after where you see Samantha dead. That's the only part in the entire game where that trailer doesn't have screams in it. Well, apparently fucking weak points don't exist. Well, if you've done a playthrough and you, like, seen me do a run, all the parts where you probably would have been stuck, you'll probably understand. Stuff like shooting the tie on the sunset ball, that's just stupid things like that that really are, kind of weird.
Collateral shot. Collateral shot. Collateral shot. Collateral shot.
If you got stuck on Cloudman, I'm guessing it was not understanding that killing Almeidas gives you coins, because it's not, like, the game doesn't tell you that at all, and you need those coins to beat the level. That's one thing that's not good about that level.
Collateral shot.
Yeah, 10 of them are given to you through the thing, that, like, gumball machine. One of them you find in a house, and one of them when you get when you go to the pharmacy.
Collateral shot.
Fuck you. It's possible, I think. Well, this part is all the personalities being killed. Because none of them can fight the Black Smiles. Going into the plot a little more, it's like Greg Nightmare, the guy who's like in the noose up there. He was like Coonland probably had like sent him here and had these smiles ready with him to like fight the Killer7. But Benjamin Keene, because he wanted to be president, he killed Greg Nightmare because he was he was going to be the next president. So he tried to take his place. So he hung him up there. But because Greg Nightmare's a smile, hanging him didn't quite kill him. And Greg Nightmare just laid in wait there for the Killer7. And then drop down the Black Smiles, kill all the personalities, so Garcian is absolutely alone. Or at least for the rest of for the rest of Smile, at least he is alone. It's possible he could have went back and resurrected them, since he can do that in game. Well, it's young Harmon. He's like the extra personality in Killer8 mode. Like when the lights are off. I mean, yeah, when the lights are on in Garcian's trailer house, and like Samantha would be like punishing the guy in the chair. Like that guy in the chair is young Harmon, who was in line with Kun Lan, who so he was like sort of betrayed the Harmon Smith. And then when the lights are off, the real Harmon Smith comes out, and the personalities. It's not necessarily that they aren't real. It's like when you're playing as them, it's like they are physically there as themselves. Like Dan Smith talks with Curtis Blackburn, Mask talks with John DePaul, and like Khan's able to go through the little tiny garbage chute, which Garcian would not be able to. They all use Garcian's body as like a vessel to exist, and like Harmon Smith has like cosmic powers so that they can exist through Garcian. The personalities, like when Amir Parkreiner killed all the Killer7 people in the Union Hotel, which is like what we're getting flashbacks of here, he absorbed them through his third eye, which is he had because he is Kun Lan's son, and he has like some of Kun Lan's power. Then Harmon Smith later took Garcian's psyche, or Amir's, after he killed himself. So like all the Killer7 that you can like switch between freely, that's like they're all contained in Garcian's mind, or at least his third eye maybe. And they do exist, like that is their psyche, and they'll take true form through Garcian. And then like Harmon, it's probably, you could either say that it's like only because of like Harmon Smith is like controlling, or like somehow connected with him, that that is like possible, because it's later when you're in Lion and you're like a mirror later, you can't switch between any of them. Although there is one line that Matsukin says that like you boys don't need to, like either it could have just been that he maintained his reputation as like the shape-shifting Killer7, or he's still able to do it. I think it would make more sense if he's just still able to do it, because though it's possible he could have went back to the elementary school and resurrected the personalities or something, they're probably just dead for good. But basically, Garcian or Amir, he's like connected with Kun Lan and Harmon, and in having all the personalities be dead, that's like severing his connection with Harmon. And at the end of Lion, where you kill the remnant psyche of Kun Lan, you're separated from Kun Lan, and then that's like Amir completely being separated from the, you know, Harmon Smith and Kun Lan's war. So he's truly free. Alter Ego went like total shit, but the rest of it's been pretty good. Considering this is Killer8, I'm not expecting to have a perfect run ever. Outside of Alter Ego, so far everything's been pretty good. I should have saved several minutes in Alter Ego, but I fucked up really bad. This is the GameCube version, yeah. PlayStation 2 version has like bad load times and it's just generally slower. And I'm pretty sure it's like I'm probably like the only person on the planet who has beaten Killer 8 without saving. If there's others, it's less than the number of people that have been on the moon. Because this is like, it's so dumb. Like, poison smiles should not be in Killer 8. They're just... ugh. Ass. So the one you're talking to in that suite at the end of Smile Part 1 and right there was like the young Harmon Smith that you play as in Killer 8, or can play as rather. Poison Smiles, they'll only die through like critical weak points, and they're like those critical weak points are still there in Killer 8, but they're invisible, so they're just really ass. And Harmon Smith, it's like young Harmon Smith was with Garcian basically, you could say, when he entered the Forbidden Room both times. The first time after Samantha Smith was killed when young Harmon was woken up, and then the second time was right there when Kuun-Lan and Harmon Smith are killed. Which is why it doesn't make sense with Hand in Killer7 where it says that Harmon's, like that, it's just some random dude. It wouldn't make sense with the story, because that's young Harmon Smith who killed Harmon Smith and Kuun-Lan. So Hand in Killer7 was either not written by Suda, or it was just written by idiots.
No.
Like, it can't have been written by Suda in its entirety unless he was just goofing off.
It's all a misunderstanding.
Because the story is so neatly, like, everything is so neatly tied together. It's hard to like piece together, but it's Hand in Killer7's statement on the guy, it just doesn't make sense. To say that that is not young Harmon does not make sense with the plot. Especially, like, Smile would not make sense if young Harmon wasn't awakened and Harmon Smith and Kuun-Lan were killed. And Lion wouldn't make sense, because, like, what the fuck? Why would Harmon and Kuun-Lan be dead and the only thing left is... ugh. It doesn't make sense to say that. Most people on their first impression of that scene would be like, whoa, Garcian was crazy the whole time, nothing, it was all a dream, you know, but that's not what that means. That scene is not what that's not what happens. At least that is what, it's not what happens, but that's not what it means. And yeah, this game's voice actors are all like really, really good. This game has really good, just everything. I think I split early last time, so ignore the time loss there. The end of the speedrun I time is when you shoot Coonlan's hand. The end. Because that's like the last input. I don't think I'll be getting sub 340 because there's a second credits you need to go through. What about his green eyes? Because with like most of his connection to Harmon Smith have been severed, now all that's left is his connection to Coonlan, and Coonlan is like kind of batshit evil and crazy. But then when we kill the remnant psyche of Coonlan, then he's like Amir will have severed his connections with Harmon and Coon. So just like Coon's eyes are all bright, his eyes are now, because he's not so much connected with Harmon, as now it's like his connection with Coonlan is what's dominant. But we're gonna kill him, so it's all good. And there's Harmon Smith, all the Harmons together. Well, I don't think it necessarily depicts the creative powers of Coonlan, just that Coonlan, it just depicts Coonlan in some form that he is connected with him. And Harmon Smith, he's like unconscious there. And we got Coon here running around. Remnant psyche of him. Or at least a remnant psyche of... It's not exactly Coonlan, if you want to go into the hardcore plot stuff. It's a remnant psyche from young Harmon? I don't know, one of the Harmons. And that's why he's like all in bondage. And a servant. Stuff. So now that he's killed the last remnant psyche of Coonlan, he's severed like his last connection with Coonlan, and now he's free of Coonlan and Harmon Smith, and now he's, you know, free with quotation marks. Or air quotes rather. Yeah, that's when like Harmon and Coonlan get killed by young Harmon, but there's still like some like mental or spiritual connection somehow that he's just eliminated when he killed the remnant psyche of Coonlan that is Wazaru. So that's like he's completely severed all connections to Coonlan. But yeah, they are killed when young Harmon guns him down. Okay. It's Killer8.
You're awake from your nightmare.
Harmon. The world won't change.
I'm not gonna do a hopper set.